Yo, everybody, welcome back to the motherfucking Minority Sports Report Wrestling Edition! Woo! I'm your boy, Big Black.
What the fuck?
Knocking lights off and shit with my vocals. Wow.
Damn, so aggressive.
Mad aggressive guy.
Oh, I guess I'm your boy, Skame Dollar.
Yeah, I'm not picking that shit up. Fuck, I forgot to change my goddamn name again.
Me either. That's why I just changed it mid-show. Well, not mid-show, but beginning of the show. Anyway.
Yep. Anyway.
Yeah, you guys know my name is Ray now. Yeah, so it started off, I guess, talking about that new show, Heels. I literally just got finished watching episode 1. I enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to go back and watch episode 2 because the way they ended it, I was like, I wanted another one right then and there.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's a new show on Stars. It's from writer and producer Michael Waldron, who he wrote and produced on Rick and Morty, on the Disney Plus Loki show. He's one of the writers on the new Doctor Strange movie that's coming up. And also one of the executive producers is Mike O'Malley, who you may remember.
Fucking Golden Guts.
Nickelodeon Guts.
Yeah, I'll never forget that name.
Boston's own Mike O'Malley.
I did not know that. That's fucking tight.
Boy. But yeah, he's apparently one of the executive producers. It stars Stephen Amell, who was the Green Arrow on the CW Arrow show for so long, which I never watched it, but the fans loved him on it. Also stars Alexander Ludwig, who plays his younger brother. He played Bjorn Ironside on the History Channel show Vikings, if you've ever seen that. They got James Harrison, who used to play for the Steelers. He's in the show. He's one of the big characters in the show. Like, he's one of the side wrestlers that works with them.
Okay.
But he has lines and shit in it. He's not like just some background dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I did see Doc Gallows in episode 1 from the Good Brothers.
Yeah.
Impact Tag Team Champion. He was like a background character. He had no lines. He was just like in the locker room and in the ring. Apparently CM Punk is supposed to show up at some point in the season, who has a big, I don't know how big, but he has a big part in the series. I heard Mick Foley plays a podcast host somewhere down the line. So it should be an interesting show, man. I'm liking the first episode so far.
Word. That's what's up.
Yeah, check that out on Stars.
Yeah, Stars. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know if I have Stars. I'm pretty sure we have damn near everything. I have to have it.
There's ways to find it. Trust me.
Yeah. Oh.
But jumping into some wrestling on Impact. We had Impact on Access. Not going to cover everything, but I don't know if you remember last week after a loss, Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz, Fire and Flavor broke up.
Yeah.
This week, Kiera Hogan tried to call out Tasha Steelz, but do you remember that girl, Susan? She used to wear like the business suit come up. Well,
I remember the name. Yeah.
Her original character was called Sue Young. She was like this demonic character type.
Sue Young.
So like that character's back, and they have history with Kiera Hogan, which involved an undead realm, and Allie, the bunny, when she used to wrestle in Impact. Some weird shit that I went down a rabbit hole on, but they got history. But yeah, so Sue Young and Kimberly basically attacked Hogan and dragged her away kicking and screaming. And that's how that ended. So no Tasha Steelz, but Kiera Hogan's getting fucked up by them too. Apparently, Kiera Hogan's supposed to be making her AEW debut either this week or next week on Dark Elevation.
Oh, okay. Good. Good for her.
Yeah. So she's crossing the forbidden door.
The door has been crossed.
Oh, yeah. Multiple times.
Oh, yeah. So many times.
Yeah. Including this one. We had FinJuice taking on the team of Jay White and Chris Bay, from who is now Bullet Club.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So FinJuice and Jay White are from New Japan. Chris Bay's Impact, but he is now newly Bullet Club.
Yeah. Okay.
So FinJuice got the win over Jay White and Chris Bay in this one by DQ, because to prevent them from pinning Chris Bay, Jay White came in with a chair and fucked everybody up. So that's why they lost. And the other main thing that happened on Impact, they had a number 1 contenders battle royal for the Impact World Championship, which that's going to be big news coming up later. Brian Myers ended up winning that battle royal. He defeated Eddie Edwards, Sam Beal, Sammy Callahan, Moose, Ace Austin, Madman Fulton, Falaba, Chris Sabin, No Way Jose, W. Morrissey, Rhino, Diener, Rich Swan, Willie Mack, Suicide, Johnny Swinger, Hernandez, and Petey Williams.
Good God.
Yes, that was a lot.
Yeah, you did it though. Cheers. Cheers, my guy. Cheers.
Yeah, thank God it wasn't New Japan because those names would have been fucked.
That would have been, yeah, we would have been here for a while.
Speaking of New Japan, they still got their Summer Struggle tour going on in Japan. I'm not going to cover all the matches that they had because there's like one every other day or so. But they're still doing that Super Junior Tag Team tournament.
Mm-hmm.
El Phantasmo and Taji Ishimori, which my dudes from Bullet Club, they defeated Tiger Mask and Robbie Eagles. So they're now 4-0, and they're number one in the standings for that tournament. Another one was Yoshinobu Kanemaru and El Desperado defeated Sho and Yo. And after that match, Sho attacked Yo. So that tag team broke up.
Sho
and Yo.
But
yeah, so the standings right now is, like I said, Taji Ishimori and El Phantasmo are in first with 8 points. Tiger Mask and Robbie Eagles are in second, or they're in a tie for second with El Desperado and Yoshinobu Kanemaru with 6 points. And then there's like 3 other teams. But fuck them. New Japan Strong. Too much to go on, and nothing really happened in this one, other than Leo Rush was in the main event. He's in the tag main event because he's still fulfilling his New Japan contract before he officially retires. Him and Carl Fredericks defeated Team Filthy. That's Tom Lawler and Danny Limelight in the main event there. And jumping into the big show that they had for the American side in LA at the Olympic Coliseum. I don't know if that's the official name of it.
Oh yeah, it might be
something like that.
Yeah,
but it was their first live U.S. event in 18 months. So yeah, they had that there. They had it was called New Japan Resurgence or New Japan Strong Resurgence. I don't know if Strong was in the name or not, but a few of the matches that happened. TJP from Impact, him, Clark Connors, and Ren Narita defeated Fred Rosser, Rocky Romero, and Wheeler Yuta. A couple names you may recognize there.
Mm-hmm.
Leo Rush still fulfilling that contract. He was teamed up with the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson, Freddie Ahai, Yuya Uemura, who's like a new dude from New Japan, and Adrian Quest, who replaced Brody King. They defeated Team Filthy, which is Tom Lawler, JR Kratos, Jarrell Nelson, Royce Isaacs, and Danny Limelight. Juice Robinson defeated Hikuleo. Then we had Tomohiro Ishii defeated Moose in a fucking crazy ass match.
Oh man, that sounds tight.
That was a good one because this dude Tomohiro Ishii, he's like he's one of those dudes like they play his character up as like high pain tolerance. He could take a lot of punishment to keep on coming.
Mm-hmm.
So Moose was basically beating on him for most of the match, and he was able to get the win at the end there, beating Moose.
Nice.
But
not nice.
Yeah. Then former or current, I don't know anymore, IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Will Ospreay returned from his neck injury, I believe it was. He was pissed. He came out, said he was medically cleared, said that he's not going back to Japan. He's not going to be competing in the G1 tournament to get another title shot at the World Championship because he says he asked 4 months off and New Japan stripped him of his belt when Moxley didn't defend the U.S. Championship for a year, and he still kept it. So he's claiming he's still the champ. He pulled out his IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, said the current champion is the interim. So he's setting all that shit up there. So yeah, it's interesting to see what's going to happen. And he ended it saying that he's going to defend the belt in his new home, New Japan Strong. So it seems like he's going to be competing on the U.S. side, not in Japan anymore.
Cool.
Yeah, so that was interesting there. Then we had the Good Brothers taking on John Moxley and his mystery opponent, which turned out to be Yuji Nagata, who you may remember him. He's the dude who faced Moxley for the U.S. Championship on Dynamite that one time.
Yeah.
So they teamed up. I got to go against the Good Brothers. They lost. After the match, the Good Brothers got confronted by Gorillas of Destiny. They came out, and Good Brothers basically just like rolled out of the ring and didn't want none of the Gorillas. So that's setting up possible tag team match, maybe an Impact for the belts, maybe New Japan. I don't know. It was two main events for this event. The co-main event that we had the Never Openweight Championship. The champion Jay White successfully defended against David Finlay of Finjuice. And then in the main event, the IWGP US Championship, Lance Archer, who won it from Moxley not too long ago, he was taking on Hiroshi Tanahashi, and Tanahashi got the win over Lance Archer. It was a solid match, and at the end, Lance Archer, kind of out of character from what we're used to seeing. First he came in, he knocked out mad people around ringside like he usually does. But at the end, after he lost, he fucking gave props to Tanahashi. Said he's the ace of New Japan, and says that he wants him to go to Dynamite to defend his belt, and he wants to be the one to fight him. So we might see Hiroshi Tanahashi in Dynamite soon.
Shit.
Yes, sir.
Fuck yeah.
So, that was all New Japan. And now to talk about the good shit, AEW. We had 2 shows this week.
2 shows. I watched 1.5.
Oh, nice. So you didn't catch the ending of the Rampage? Ooh, spoilers coming.
Well, this podcast is over. Peace out, y'all. No, sir.
We'll run through a little bit of Dynamite and I'll cover everything. They had a trios match. The Elite, which was Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, defeated Dante Martin and the Seidel brothers.
Young Sideys.
That was a great match.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
A lot of flipping and flying all over the place. Darby Allin defeated Daniel Garcia. We had the Hardy Family Office, which was Matt Hardy and Private Party, defeating Best Friends, which was Orange Cassidy, Chuck Taylor, and Wheeler Yuta in the trios match.
That's right, Wheeler Yuta. Yeah.
Chris Statlander defeated Nyla Rose, which I was a little surprised by.
Me too.
It makes sense, but I was a little surprised by it.
I said, we talked about it while it happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Britt Baker had a promo for her hometown crowd, ended up getting attacked by Red Velvet. That was setting up their match on Rampage. Yeah. Then we had the Impact World Tag Team Championship on the line. The Good Brothers successfully defended against the Dark Order, which was Evil Uno and Stu Grayson.
Young Stewie.
Paul White, a.k.a. The Big Show, saved Tony Schiavone and his son from getting fucked up by The Factory, which was QT Marshall, Aaron Solo, and Nick Camarado.
That's right, bro. I forgot his son came in the ring and got fucked up real quick.
Yeah, I think he got fucked up, but Schiavone didn't get anything. And then Paul White came out and saved him.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the main event was the fourth labor of Jericho. Jericho taking on Wardlow, which we thought MJF was going to be the special referee, but he ended up just being at ringside.
We fucked up.
Yeah, well, it made a lot more sense because how the hell are you going to you going to win when MJF's the ref?
Exactly. Yeah.
But so Jericho got the win over Wardlow, and he got his match with MJF, and MJF instantly added stipulations to where Jericho can't have his Judas intro song.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's right.
he can't use the Judas effect elbow during the match. So he's gonna have to depend on some old school moves. Yeah. My theory is he's gonna come out to one of his WWE. Well, I don't know. He probably can't use that.
Yeah, I mean, unless he bought it into WWE, which I doubt because they don't do that shit.
I was thinking it would be dope if he came back as Y2J or some shit.
Oh, dog, yeah. If he came back as Y2J, that would be fucking crazy.
With the break the walls down, that would be the shit.
Because he already did the Painmaker, so that's not out of the realm.
Exactly. That's why that popped into my head. But then I was thinking, he probably doesn't own the rights to that music for the WWE because we all know how they are.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, jumping into Friday Night Rampage.
While I was at the Wu-Tang concert.
Oh, yeah.
Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. All right.
But, so we had the first match was the Impact World Championship. And surprisingly, Christian Cage defeated Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
As the ref was distracted by Don Callis, Omega was trying to hit the one-winged angel on the chair, but Christian Cage reversed it, ended up hitting his kill switch to Omega on the chair, threw the chair out of the ring, and got the big win, which kind of affected another match later on.
I know, that's why I wanted to see that shit.
Well, no, not even that one.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, so it affected something else. But yeah, we'll get to that. So I was a little surprised there. But I mean, this is the first of their 2 matches because these 2 will face each other at the next AEW pay-per-view for the AEW championship. So I don't know. We'll see what happens there. Maybe they do title versus title. Who knows?
I don't know, because it's just for the AEW championship, so I can see Christian still taking an L and Kenny taking a W.
Yeah, but I could also see them like Kenny wants his belt back. Let's make
it for sure
type of thing.
Right.
But yeah, so that was that. Then we had the TNT Championship on the line. Miro obviously defeated Fuego del Sol. But one of the stipulations was if Fuego won, he was going to get a full-time contract, which we kind of all knew wasn't going to happen.
Right.
But at the end of his loss, Tony Khan and Sammy Guevara ended up coming out. Tony Khan sent Sammy down to the ring with a clipboard and a mic, and Guevara basically said that Fuego del Sol, who's his best friend, gave him the contract. He's like, "You are now all elite," and they hugged. Fuego looked like he was about to cry through his mask.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was cool to see.
It's powerful.
And yeah, and then in the main event, we had the AEW Women's Championship. Britt Baker successfully defending against Red Velvet.
So only missed 1 match?
Yes.
Right,
remember, Rampage is only an hour.
Yeah, that's right. It's only an hour. Yeah.
It's only an hour. But yeah, it was a solid match. Red Velvet was kind of working on Britt Baker's injured hand through most of the match. Which came into play in the end. Red Velvet actually tried to lock in Britt Baker's lockjaw.
Nice.
She tried to get it on her, but Britt kind of did like a little bounce off the ropes, rolled over and reversed it, which is pretty dope. Tried to lock it in, but it was with her injured hand, so she couldn't like fully get it. So she flipped over to the other side and locked it in and was able to get the win. After the match, Britt Baker hit Red Velvet with a neck breaker and was setting her up for that stirb comp, the curb stomp on the belt, but she got saved by Chris Statlander. And then out of nowhere, this girl named Jamie Hayter came out of nowhere, attacked Chris Statlander from behind, and looks like she is now teamed up with Britt Baker. Jamie Hayter, it took me a second. I had to look it up, but I do remember her. She was in AEW back in the day. She was just thicker.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She seems to be in crazy shape now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she's returned from wherever the hell she was wrestling in the meantime. I think it's been since, I think it was 2019. Like the end of 2019 was when she made her debut.
I missed
that.
She
was only in Dynamite for a little bit before leaving. But yeah, she's back now.
Yeah, nice.
And normally we don't cover this, but a couple of crazy things happened. AAA, the Mexican promotion that also works with AEW and shit, they had their AAA, they had the AAA Triple Mania. Was it XX9? So that was that AAA 29. It was a title versus title match. It was the Impact Knockouts Championship versus the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship. Deonna Purrazzo defeated Fabi Apache. So Deonna Purrazzo from Impact is now a double champion.
Oh shit!
The AAA Tag Team Championship was on the line in a triple threat match. The Lucha Brothers, who were the champs, defeated Hijo del Vikingo and the Laredo Kid, and the team of Black Taurus from Impact and Brian Cage.
Yeah, Brian Cage be doing a lot of lucha shit, bro.
Yeah. Apparently he was involved in this lucha / Marvel cult promotion.
Yeah.
Where like a bunch of wrestlers dress up like Marvel characters, and I guess Brian Cage was the Hulk.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he was pulling double duty in that one. But then in the main event, the biggest surprise was the AAA Mega Championship, which Kenny Omega's the champ. He was taking on Andrade El Idolo. And when Andrade came out, guess who fucking walked out behind him?
The Flair girl.
No, the
Ric
Nature
Flair.
Boy himself.
Nice. I knew he was gonna I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
So this is kind of, it only makes sense for him to end up on AEW if he showed up in AAA. Kind of shows, I don't know if this is like if they're prohibited from working inside the U.S. promotions, and that's why he was able to do AAA. I don't know if he doesn't have that 90-day compete clause. I don't know exactly what's going on and why he was able to make this appearance. Exactly. But
Right.
yeah, it is what it is. He came out with Andrade. At one point, Conan was in Kenny Omega's corner for some reason. I don't know why. But Ric Flair came in and he tried to hit Kenny Omega with the belt. Some shit happened. Conan came in the ring. He ended up getting Conan in the figure 4, and then fucking Andrade had Omega in the figure 4. But that was the biggest thing that happened because Omega ended up winning because AEW asked them to change the ending since he just took the L for the Impact Championship. They didn't want him to lose this one too. So that's why I said it affected this match. So Kenny Omega is still the AAA champion. And we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
Lots of wrestling.
Lots and lots of wrestling. We appreciate you guys for fucking with us. And follow us all collectively at TMS Report. This is the motherfucking Minority Sports Report Wrestling Edition. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you hit the bell icon so you can get notified when we drop shit on Wednesdays and on Tuesdays. Skane, where can I follow you, bro?
Follow me at Game666.
Ooh, and you can follow me. I am at the Beatnik. Thank you guys for fucking with us. We'll be back next week. Peace in. Peace in.